now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
It seems odd, all the hoopla I'm hearing. That's right. Change the station, you're witnessing greatness. I heard. Far from basic, they making a statement. Better salute you in the presence of made men. Spitting the truth and the show is live too. It's the odd cast on Bars and Hoops. You can go online or play it in your coops. Just make sure 8 to 10 is the time to choose. Spread love to Steels and the crew. I see you on the top as we continue to move. Friday night.
Yeah. You know, you heard them. As we continue to move from 8 to 10, the R-cast is show, tell a friend to tell a friend. This ain't your regular, we out here setting trends. From a list that never ends, from trending topics, bars, you know we locked it. Hoopla from the latest hoop stars, you know we got it. We give you something to do on Friday nights. The R-cast is show, make sure to subscribe and like.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports live. Steals the Great, Ali Vegas, DJ JOJ, the R-Cast, every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back at it again, my people.
Yeah.
We got a good show lined up today, man. This is a good one, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. Shout out to my brother, Veg, man. We had a conversation earlier in the week, man. He had some nice little comparisons, man. When we started talking about MCs and the greats and all that. And you know, we in NBA season, we about to go into the playoffs, and we just started comparing players to rappers. So he got an interesting take on that, and he gonna lead the conversation on that one, man. But we're gonna talk a little bit about the Final Four, men's and women's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to see Power, but I seen a little spoiler, but I gotta go back and see it. I don't know if that was a prequel.
Yeah, no, we just.
All right, we're gonna leave it. All right.
Because we don't want to spoil it for
Yeah,
everybody.
you ain't gonna spoil it for everybody.
I'm a midnight person.
Okay,
So I seen it.
Fuck it, shout out to Keisha Scott on the check-in. We see you, baby. Word up, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk a little bit about all of that, man. We're gonna talk about, you know, everything going on in the world, man. You know, some crazy stuff, man. I kind of wanted to open up with some, you know how we do it on the R-Cast. We always talk about real topics and things, man. Grown men conversation, man.
That's what we do.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about some drama and everything, man. But before we get into all of that, man, fellas, you know how we do it, man. How was the week, man? Thank God we made it here. You know what I'm saying? The Friday to talk another
Almighty.
show. Peace, Almighty.
Peace, Almighty. My week?
Yeah.
My week was, oh, man, I got some great news. Yo, man, let me tell you something. Like, the way that I just, like, my thinking, you know, even if something small goes wrong, I still have that almighty type, you know what I'm saying? And I just got a letter today, man, in the mail, and it just brightened up my whole year, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got things.
I want 10%.
You want 10%? Exactly.
10%.
That's what I'm talking about. A little check. Little check. It ain't even taxes. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? And it was 10% more than what I thought I was gonna get.
Oh boy.
Yo,
man.
So when a brother said it took care of his whole year,
My whole year.
his money.
Yeah.
You smell the greenery. Yeah. So you know what I mean? I got a lot of things that I want to put into effect before the year is up, you know, and I'm just focused, man. Just focused. And I don't know it's the spring in the air. It's like it must be spring in the air because
you might have to bring that on.
Everywhere I'm going, I don't know if it's masculinity or masculinity not a thing no more, but I'm getting looks and hey, how you doing? Oh, I like your shirt. I like this. Oh, how you doing?
Must be
like a little piece of meat. And I just started working out. I ain't even get to the point to where I'm at yet.
Look, even Keisha said, look, let me hold something.
I got you, Keisha. So it's in the air. Love is in the air right now, man.
This nigga put a down payment on a wedding.
That's what it is right there. They like, oh, I smell it on you. You know what I mean? So
You might have to do a little something strange for some of that train.
hell yeah.
Might have to make you holler for $1.
Holla for yeah.
What about
Vague.
you, Vague, man? Talk about it. How was your week, man?
Man, my week was revealing, you know what I mean? Revealing and unveiling, like I learned, I discovered like even more about myself, you know what I mean, this week. Like for one, it was like, and the people around me. So we was going through. So we finally had time. Me and see Gutter Corey.
Shout out to Gutter,
my right hand. We finally had time to go through the catalog, and because we found the old hard drive with everything on it, and we started downloading the songs. And I'm like, I had 28,000 songs. You know,
that sound like a few.
Yeah,
compilations to go up on.
Yeah, like I knew I put in.
platforms.
Like I knew I put in work. That's why I said, I'm like, damn, I work harder than Pac in this prime. Like I knew I always put in work, but I was like, damn, that's 28. So I've been driving to my own music this whole time. Like, oh man, it's 28,000 joints. So I'm gonna just start loading them up on my website. You know what I'm saying? So that way they're just there. So we was just doing that. So it took us days. We like, all right, 1,500. We kept going. I was like, damn. So that was just like, damn, I discovered that about myself.
Shout out to Chandra on the check-in. We see you, Chandra.
Then it's crazy because then like I spoke to QP.
Shout out to QP, man. Friends of the boom.
Yeah, we was talking, I put him on some things, and he was just like, damn, baby. He's like,
oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, he was like, damn, he's like, it's like, damn, you more gangster than the gangsters, you know what I mean? Like you moving with more morals than niggas that's supposed to be moving with morals. You know? He was like, damn, I ain't know that. And I was like, yeah, because I don't go on the circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta prove nothing.
That's a fact.
So that was that. Then and then I spoke to then QP here. We connected and I spoke to Storm P.
Shout out to Storm P.
Shout out to Storm. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Life is life, man.
Yeah, I spoke to him. You know what I mean? We was just chopping up. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and we spoke, and we just, you know what I mean? It was just real talk. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing sugar coated or nothing. You know, and he appreciated
the honesty,
the way I came at him, and I appreciate the way, you know what I mean, he came at me, because that's the way we always were.
That's a fact.
It was never no, you ain't got to dance around nothing.
So y'all ain't never had no animosity.
Me and him, that's my brother. That's why when I did the interview, I'm like, we're not gonna erase him from music history.
That's a fact.
Fuck out of here.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And I told him, like, I'm Denzel. I mean, don't nobody on me. You know what I'm saying? The other guy, you know what I mean? When he's talking about Bumpy, he like, yeah, I'm like, nah, don't nobody, they don't own me though.
That's a fact.
I can say what I want to say, talk to whoever I want to talk to. Everybody know Vague do what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, so everything was just, like I said, it was just unveiling and revealing. You know what I'm saying? I was in the lab with Spig Nice last night.
Shout out to Spigs, man.
His album is sounding good.
I got that promo from him too, but it's only like 30 seconds though.
His album is sounding good. He in there. He in there with me.
D-Life, right?
Mm-hmm.
He in there with me. You know.
Shout out to Lou Got Cash too, man. Lou Got Cash pulled up the other day too.
Good see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, he in there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to my man Menza. You know what I mean? He got in a car accident, but he good.
Hopefully he get better, man. Get well soon.
Yeah, he good. He back. And the first thing it's crazy. That's why I was saying, like, when you got real people around you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real people around you, like, first thing he thought of, because the car was about to explode into the gas station. He's like, yo, as he's on the floor, he's like, as the car sliding, he going, thinking he's about to go into the gas pump. He like, damn, I gotta. He's like, I'm thinking of a way to give Vega a check. I said, nigga, you about to die? You think about giving me a check? I said, I respect it when you got, you know what I mean? When you got real people around you, like, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, when you got real people like JLJ, it's real, like, you just appreciate realness, you know what I'm saying? No, like, right or wrong or indifferent.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
That's how my week was. It was stellar, but it was revealing and unveiling to show me myself and show me like how the people around me. And that's I appreciate the people around.
I want to add on to that, Veg.
That's ill. Like, I'm gonna add on after you, Jay. Word.
That's very vital. Like the people around you, you know what I'm saying, that got the same energy as you and y'all all elevating at the same level is, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It doesn't drag you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's
a fact.
Because that's what my mother always told me that. She said, if you got the proper fence, built around your house, then a dog can't shit in your yard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she always taught me. Like, build your proper fence, and can't no dog come and shit in your yard. So you know that's what I've always lived by. That's why the people around me are, you know what I mean, hand picked, my circle hand sewn. You know what I mean? So
that's a fact, man. Word, man. But I had a similar experience this week, man. You know what I mean? As y'all know, I've been telling y'all the last couple months, man. You know, I've been throw my hat in the campaign. It's campaign season heavy now. Like ballots was mailed out, you know, the first of the month. People started getting it. People hit me up with text messages like, yo, y'all got my ballot, kid. Yo, y'all checked off for everybody, the whole slate. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of happy about that, but I also had to reflect on, like, you know, I kind of was half stepping a little bit too. Like, you know what I'm saying, with this whole thing, like being modest and being nice and I'm like one of them people that don't really like asking people for something. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of weird because right now I'm in a game, in a business where you gotta be in people face and asking people for stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of wasn't that way. And a nurse got me off of my little square and was like, yo, look, man, you got to start pushing yourself. Like, because if I didn't see you and you didn't tell me, yo, the opposition been coming in here the whole time, pushing everything and everybody thinking that it's all good and y'all all good and y'all on the same page. And now you telling me you're not even on the same page as them. Like, yo, you got to start coming in here, baby. You got to put your shit out there. Like, I'm going to support you, but everybody else is operating under another assumption. And I'm thinking like, damn. Yo, she's right. I wasn't really going hard like that because I'm like, I know a lot of y'all. I don't want to make y'all feel weird because y'all knew son for 20-something years. There's like, nah, baby, people like you.
Yeah.
You need to come up in here and put your best foot forward and make people feel and hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Closed mouth don't get fed. And I was like, damn, she's right. So I was all right. I looked at that. And then, you know, today I had a phone call and, you know, they kind of brought me back down to reality. Like, nigga, like, yo, the president a little worried about your area. I'm like, my area, nigga, I got it. Like, people receptive to me. I've been putting the message out like that. Okay, I see. Y'all want to see people in action now. So they want to come to my spots now. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to be like, all right, come through to the spot. Now I got to put on and show y'all how much of an influence I really got over people. But I don't be begging people for the support.
Yeah,
man.
So all you got to do is, so basically, you got to just change the batteries in the smoke detectors.
Yeah.
Make sure the fire extinguishers is where they need to be.
There you go.
You know how when housing come through, you make sure all that shit is good. And then as soon as they leave, man, fuck that. Hey, pass me them batteries, man. That shit is for the truck. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man.
No, that's how you got to be. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Don't ever be two things you don't ever be. You don't ever be afraid to ask. You know what I'm saying? You never be afraid to ask for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you give as much as you give. You don't ever be afraid. And don't ever be afraid to leave. Don't ever be afraid to leave a room. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Don't ever be afraid to leave a room.
That part I'm definitely not afraid.
No, you can't be. You know what I mean? Like, so many people stay somewhere for so long just because they're afraid to get talked about.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Nah, leave the room. You know what I mean? Leave the room and whenever you get back to the room or whenever you get to the next room with the same people, somebody gonna let you know what they was talking about anyway.
And that's a fact. And shout out to my people, man. So it's funny you say that. So I had to attend the business on Thursday, and they had they normal Thursday meetings, like, and some of the members was like, yo, nah, that nigga work hard. Like, whenever I call him, he's on a jack. If he don't answer right now, he makes sure he get back to me. And he's visible. And everybody rock with him. Like, so all of this stuff y'all trying to paint about him, y'all need to stop it. Like, out of the 19 years I work here, I ain't never seen nobody show up the way that he show up and attend to people the way he attend to. And then my coworker was like, yo, nah, that nigga work hard. He do a lot of shit like that people don't see behind the scenes. And y'all will never know about it because he won't never let y'all know about it. You know what I mean?
Because you're the same person every day.
Facts.
Like, I'm the same person every day. Shout out to my brother Rand. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Chandra. She said, leave the room and shut the door.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the same person every day. Like,
yes.
Like, I'm Clark Kent every day.
Yes.
Motherfucker won't even know I'm Superman unless you know I'm Superman.
Yeah.
And my guys, like, when my guys find out, like, who I am, they be like, son, I would have never, because you so cool.
Don't show it.
No.
And that's what I be saying.
Because I want you to, you know what I mean, love the man first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like don't worry about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna treat you that way, like, nah, that nigga's cool as motherfucker.
Nah,
like,
that's a fact.
And that's how you gotta, you know what I mean? But it's like you gotta, you know what I mean? It's basically like when he said in Superfly, the original Superfly, not that new version. Original Ron O'Neal, Superfly. Yeah. Man, he said, yo, go get them people that you talking about, bring them here, and I'll be ready to throw down against Whitey with you. So that's basically what they telling you, man.
Nah, that's a fact.
Go get them, you know what I mean? Because you got it, but you gotta insert yourself.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be assertive because they gotta look like if he can't come talk to me, how could I trust him to talk for me?
That's a fact.
So that's why they just want to, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact. And it was a jewel, and I had to take heed to that because then that very next day, I went out and I was like, yo, let me just go and make sure people ain't out here confused. And sure enough, a lot of people was confused. And when I came through and I dispelled everything, they was like, oh, yo, that's what they trying to do. They ain't even tell us what's really going on.
That's what I'm saying.
So kid,
because that gotta be, because your mentality gotta be this. When you moving, when you running for something in the same coalition, you gotta always look at it. I always look at it as how a person look at police. Not all of them that wear the uniform is the same.
That's a whole fact.
But you just put them like that
because they all wearing the same uniform.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's how people would look. Y'all all wear the same uniform. So people look at y'all like, oh, y'all one message. No, you gotta let them know. Look, that ain't me.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. And I realized that, man.
If you tired of the same,
vote the Wayne. And one last thing, man. Somebody else gave me a great boost of confidence, and it feel good when people look at you and see a certain thing that you yourself didn't really realize that you possess. And a young lady told me, she was like, yo, listen, man, when I hear you articulate yourself and you break certain things down and you speak to people, your lingo is different. Like a vice president don't even do you justice. Like you more of an executive vice president. I was like, well, thank you, like, for even saying that. And I'm like, damn. So I be just chilling because none of this stuff was on my radar. I really didn't care much about it. I did it because I just felt morally that it had to be done. And I also wasn't trying to hear people just try to force somebody on me either.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I kind of disrupted everything that's going on. And seeing the way that people is coming at me and trying to knock me off my square and it ain't working and the members is speaking for me.
Nigga, you still the great, nigga.
Facts.
So how you gonna have the great, nigga? Word. You understand me?
Facts. And shout out to Chandra, my consultant, because she's still my consultant, even though she ain't here no more. She said that your name is so powerful, nigga. You don't even fucking realize
that's what I'm saying. You still the great.
Word the mother.
Like it's like
Chandra could call in and talk.
It's
about
like
that.
The Gladiator. Nigga said they gotta kill your name first. You got a great name. They gotta kill your name first.
Word the mother.
Come on, man. That's why we so powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
your
man.
name. I mean,
Yeah,
come
man,
on. Still's the great. Ali Vegas. You name JLJ, man.
Peace, almighty.
Don't scare me like that, goddamn.
You hear me?
Nigga got goosebumps just now. And it ain't because the AC is on.
You know when people speak of those names, you know.
Yeah.
You heard how Teardrop spoke of J.O.J.? You know what
I was big. You shocked me with that one.
Hell
you hear how people speak Stills the Great? You know what I mean?
And shout out to Uncle Kenny. Word up.
You hear how, Ali Vegas like me, I ain't have commercial success whatever. And Joe Budden's and them talk about me. Everybody talk about me on podcasts and all that. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Your name is your name.
Matter of fact, shit, man. You just reminded me. I need to play that, man.
Yeah, no, we good. You know what I mean? We good. We good. That's already, you know.
Word up, man. Shout out to Chandra, man. She said the great. Your name is your name. That's a fact, man. Shout out to Chandra, man. Word up, man. But yo, man, let's get into it, man. So did y'all hear about the story about 24-year-old gentleman, man, young man in Georgia? He made headlines after he left his 10-year-old, 6-year-old, and 1-year-old at a local McDonald's to allegedly go on a job interview. He was arrested for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's 24 years old. He has a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Now, when people heard this story and they was like, what? He got locked up for trying to go create a living for his kids. Antonio Brown done created a GoFundMe and everything for him. Now they finding out that some of the story ain't mathing. It ain't adding up.
He was going to get them guns.
Talk about it, man.
Let me find out.
Nigga left his kids. He left them in McDonald's playland. A 1-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old. That 10-year-old is probably 20 mentally. Like, I'm tired of this. Don't leaving me.
Nigga did the ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yo, that's crazy, man. Yo. I can't even. First of all, I can't even imagine leaving my 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Let alone my 1-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like,
ain't
no buns worth that.
He said it good. Buns ain't no job, right?
Yep.
That's how he got into that situation where he got 3 kids already holding them down.
He's 24 with a 10-year-old, so he had a kid at 14.
Yeah.
See, my thing is this. That's what I'm saying. If in that case, if I'm doing that, then
shout out to Tisha A Lot. We see you.
Like if I'm doing that, then like somebody. First of all, where's the mothers? That's one. That's what we gonna. That's one. Because I'm sure if you got a job interview, you know what I mean. Like I'll do that before I do. I'll do that before I leave them in McDonald's with strangers. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well play.
Bring them.
I might as well play or play Dixie doorbell with my baby mother. Ring the bell. Hey, there they go. I got a job in the I'll be back. You better. I'm gonna do that. You understand me? I'm gonna do that before I leave them in McDonald's with strangers.
With strangers.
I'm bringing a mother. Come on, and especially come on. Yeah, that's why I don't add up. That's what. See, this is what I would need to know. First of all, if him or the baby mothers, if any other kid's grandparents is alive, he definitely lying. Cause ain't no grandmother gonna let you lead the kids in McDonald's if you got a job interview. They'll be like, you know what? Go ahead, baby. I got them kids.
Mm-hmm.
You coming right back? You doing daytime shit.
Fact.
Grandparents take the kids on some daytime shit. If you're doing some nighttime shit, yeah, they might have some questions for you. But you daytime and you said, I gotta go do a job interview. Ain't no grandmothers. Leave them kids here.
Facts. Shout out to my moms, man.
You understand? Word. She had cursed her daughter out before she like.
Facts.
She got the man going to try to get a job, do something for you and these goddamn kids. You better, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like,
the math ain't math.
Hell no.
Yeah.
If not, then yeah, hey. Look, I'm about to go in here. Y'all sit your ass right here. I'm about to go in here and do this interview. Don't. Hey.
They coming.
Yeah, because if you
coming with me.
if you're going on an interview, most likely you're going to a public place, a company.
Yes.
And I'm sure they could sit either in a company lobby.
Yeah.
You know,
or a lunchroom.
Yeah, something. So, yeah, that's
that shit was crazy.
The math ain't mathing on that one.
It's kind of hard there.
Go ahead, Jay. What you think about that? Sound like some nigga tree to you, huh?
It sounds good, but when you got baby kids and they running all in the office going crazy, I don't think you're gonna get that job. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, come on, like you said, a 14-year-old or what? And a 10-year-old,
10-year-old, 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old.
Come on,
he's 24 with a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old. He was letting that thing go early.
Yeah. That
So,
6-year-old, he's all over the place.
He didn't even know algebra before he was busting drawers.
So it's probably no parents around.
None.
He letting that thing go.
He letting that thing fly like this. Bang bang.
10 took 4 years old. Came back with a 6 and a 1.
And a 1. Niggas let that thing go. Nigga don't know what brothers was. He wasn't using them from the gate.
Left them in McDonald's.
In McDonald's.
Oh, that's Georgia though.
That is Georgia. That shit different.
You know what I mean? That's different.
Queens Day.
He right.
Shout out to Queens Day.
The mother, that's what I'm saying. The mother of the 10-year-old probably was 20 years older than him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's what they do down there. You know what I mean? He young.
Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. I'll show you the Southern hospitality.
Put these big ass titties on you.
But that's crazy though, man.
It is, man. It is, man.
To leave him in a McDonald's.
Niggatry at its finest.
I need to know if the mother worked there.
Yeah. So now the drop is like they generated over $83,000 for this dude. Because like I said, AB started a GoFundMe for this guy, thinking that everybody down on this man when he was trying to basically go and make a living for his kids.
So everybody like send that back.
So they like now, what you gonna do? Send it back? Or and shout out to the Breakfast Club. They was like, send it to the moms. But see, the moms always get the benefit of the doubt in these situations, right?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Where the moms at in the situation, like they supposed to be holding down the kids for him while he goes to the damn interview. Come on, man.
If you want to do something, if you want to
send it to them kids.
Put a trust fund or something.
Trust fund, that's a fact. Heard up.
That way, you know what I mean? That way you ain't got to worry about knowing the situation.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You know, like you said, if they doing that, this is just the first time they got caught doing it.
They said that it happened multiple times. The 10-year-old was talking like, I'm tired of being the mother. Like, for real, that 10-year-old's mentality is probably like a 20-year-old.
That's why you make sure you put that shit aside for her.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because she deserved the child support. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Now, because what you do is you take that, you're like, okay, we're gonna put 20 grand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can put, you know what I mean? She the oldest.
Yeah.
So if it's 80-something thousand, put the 40 up for her. You understand me? And then you split the other 40 with the kids, with the other 2, put it up to where nobody can touch it but them when they get 18. You know what I mean? And let them do stuff like that and give them some, because she gonna need therapy.
Facts. She's definitely
baby moms you going?
Say it again, Jay.
Who got there?
The daughter. So he got
one of the
10-year-old.
Okay. Oh, you ain't
10-year-old. So the 10-year-old is the oldest. So he probably is like, you in charge right now.
Yeah. So
make sure they good. Make sure your brother and sister good.
That's the daytime.
Crazy.
So could you imagine the nighttime moves he busting with a 10-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
She probably got. Look, he probably gone, and she got the kid waking up, and she probably got to feed her baby brother and all that stuff.
Bro,
you understand me?
Yeah, that's
she looking like that shit is like, that's literally like how the Bernie Mac show.
Yes.
With Vanessa.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Jordan and baby girl.
Facts.
That's the same dynamic.
That's a whole fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like where she gotta take care of them. Because the moms was out busting moves. So, I'm like, nah, that girl, that 10-year-old, she gonna need therapy. They got
definitely gonna.
So that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Put the money up for her and them kids. Put it somewhere where they can't touch it and let it materialize.
Yeah, if they smart. And shout out to AB for even doing something. Everybody be getting on AB for not really having it all, supporting Kanye and all that. We gonna get to Kanye.
Yeah, but he did. That's good though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. So the next thing that kind of, I don't know if it's game or if it's just the real world, but Adam 22 from No Jumper, man, spilled some tea about being broke and basically laying people off from his No Jumper podcast. My question is, and I immediately started thinking about what we built here. What does this mean for the podcast world moving forward? Because No Jumper was a big platform.
But look at the topics though that he had.
Talk about it, Jay.
The topics wasn't positive. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? He was having all those, I think he had like strippers and stuff like that on there.
That is correct.
That is correct. And all that, like, and then the rappers that all shoot each other and kill each other on there. Like, he didn't have really anything positive.
So there was no real content.
Yeah, like he was more like I forgot his name. The other podcast. I'll get his name in a minute.
Academics.
Yeah, like academics, but a lower look, like a lower academics. So,
I mean,
wow.
The way I look at it, when I seen that, first thing that came to my mind was, okay, case closed.
On Big U.
Case closed. You know what I mean?
So he probably was running his miss out.
No, not even. But I'm saying he probably was undercover.
Oh,
that was the first thing that came to my mind. It's like
he fit that bill.
Like, okay, we got him. All right, we could.
Wow.
We could shut it down.
I ain't look at that aspect of it.
We could shut it down.
Bow out now.
Yeah.
Hip hop police.
You know how the feds do it.
Hip hop police.
The feds will build a whole
illusion.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then like, okay, cool. You know, let's shut it down. We got him.
Damn.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Yeah.
Big minded working, man.
That's a fact. Because you right. All that bullshit content and his girl was getting smashed by a stripper. By a porn star.
It started up in 2020.
Oh wow!
So it's a 4-year case. Like how we gonna get them? Okay, the best way we can get them, podcast. Get them.
Everybody coming and talking.
Yeah, because what happened was they probably seen how Vlad does it. You know what I'm saying? And was like, that's our end right there. This is how we gonna get them.
Yo.
I mean, that's
logical.
It's just
though.
A theory for me, you know what I mean?
That's logical because
the way my mind think. I look at stuff.
Because how you losing sponsors just like that overnight? How you losing all of this overnight? That don't make no sense to me. And they was a big, and he talking about, yo, I was paying content creators and editors and all that. Like that comes with the business, bro. Or you could do it by yourself, or you could get somebody to do it for the low. Then he was like, yeah, we bought this $3 million building or some shit. I'm like, wow.
Just think about it. Like,
that's not regular.
Nah, just think when they hit DJ Drama for making CDs.
Facts.
Harder than they hit Jumper. You know what I mean? When they came for DJ Drama, they wanted, they get every computer, every laptop. You ain't even hear about them hitting them like, yo, no, hey, everybody stop right now with all the tapes, everything.
Facts.
Like,
shout out to Jessica Grandy. We see you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, that's what made it seem like a little.
Yo, I did not look at that aspect, and that shit makes so much sense because he was big in the podcast world.
That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy. Like, after all this go down, all of a sudden they announced they broke it. I mean, the pandemic. You would think that they would announce that during the pandemic when, you know, we survived the pandemic. Me and Vague and JOJ.
Listen,
we done had people coming through here, coming from different continents and all that.
Listen, man.
Word up. So they are on and I ain't saying this is shit on myself, but they on a bigger level.
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And they came out.
And they broke.
Sorry to cut you off, Vic. They came out the gate like big. And
Big
dogs.
And
he was nobody. Like,
that's
you know
what I'm saying.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
So what I'm saying is, and it's no way. It's no way you lose it that quick. Because
Facts.
you got, first of all, you got two of the most selling avenues. You got sex and violence. You got sex and violence. You got porn is the biggest industry, period.
You
so
don't just lose that.
So you got, that's what I'm saying. You got that.
Wow.
So that's $1 billion business. And then you got violence. So you can't, you know what I mean? Like you gonna bring in more than anybody, period.
And that's why all these articles is swerving around talking about, yo, he was a part of the big UK, like he got arrested. They was trying to put out there that he got arrested with this whole big U and them situation. That's wild.
Yeah. So now they're saying now you're saying, yeah, we broke. And that's like, okay, time to bring you in for debriefing.
Yeah, you see that?
We watched too many goddamn
movies.
We
watched too many.
You said time for debriefing.
Yeah, time for debriefing. Jay Reed, good job, Jay Reed. Like he trying to now decompress and get out of the role. Like you ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
You ain't even gonna notice him when you see him. He ain't gonna have none of them tattoos and nothing.
Fresh out of high school.
He was like,
had no tattoos. That was on the front. He walking out there with a buzz cut. Like, yo, you ain't even have the joke.
You ain't even gonna know him.
Yo, that's crazy. Adam 22. What type of name is that?
That's funny. They burst on the scene.
Yo, that is wild. Damn. They dangerous out here, man. Let's move on. That's scary right there, baby.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't put myself in those positions, because I think like that. If something seems off, it is off.
Yo, when Vic said that, the hairs on my back stood up. Like, this nigga's ill.
If something seems off, something seems off. I am. That is Nietzsche. That is not me. That is Nietzsche.
Yeah. So last but not least, Jay, let's talk about your man. Yay, man. So is this really a conspiracy theory, or is this nigga really wrestling with mental health issues, man? Or is he just seeking the spotlight, man? Because I looked at part, I didn't even look at the whole interview, but I looked at part of that academics interview with him, and he just was so calculated. He got the swastika chain and the swastika on the back, and then you coming in wearing a black Ku Klux Klan outfit. Like, yo, what type of time are you really on, bro? Like, how much attention do you really need? Like, what is it?
You gotta understand, what people don't understand about him is that he's a motherless child. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a motherless child.
Build on that, man.
So
build on that.
If all he knows.
Shout out to 3P. We see you.
If all he knows is his mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a motherless child. And what happens is he's just looking for love.
So hold on to that. So you think that he feels guilty because it's like his mother was sacrificed for his success?
No, I think he just misses his mother. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how old you are, when you lose your mother, you a baby. It feel like you're a baby. And if he's not around enough real people to, you know what I mean? So it's not like a regular person like lose their mother and got real family around them that's gonna grieve with them. Yeah. So he don't have no, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have no real people around him, no real family around him. So everybody that he's running to for love is like, I got my own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's the whole point, you know. So that's why he was so drawn into the Kardashians, because of they family orientated. Because that's why if you understand, most of the men that go to them, is motherless children.
Word up! Shout out to LO.
Motherless children that's just looking for a family orientated. You know what I'm saying? That's looking for that love. So when you go to that family that's family orientated, that's why they get so comfortable there. So that's how I look at it. He's just a motherless child. He wants real love. You know what I'm saying? But he just don't know where to find it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Like he need to stop looking for the Amy's and start going to see Tisha and
Facts.
Because Tisha and them will make sure, hey,
his girl allegedly left him.
That's what I'm saying, because he's looking for the Amy's.
Facts.
Stop looking for the Amy's. Go, you need Tisha.
Yonka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need Tisha in them. You need Wakatima.
Wakatima.
Yeah, you need a Wakatima.
Make them strips and grits, baby.
Yeah, the Wakatima gonna get him right. She gonna be like, hey, look, hey, he need Kilolo in him.
Kilolo. Oh,
you know what I mean?
God.
Somebody that's gonna be like, yo, listen, man, I ain't gonna let nobody. Cause see, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for a woman that can protect him.
And hold on, stick a pin there. So shout out to Jessica. She said, but why wouldn't he be the Kanye he was around his mother? He's supposed to honor her memory. Mrs. Donda ain't raised Kanye to be like this.
Yeah, but when you ain't got your mother to to reel you back in, it's you off the chain. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You understand?
Shout out to Rodney. He said, nah, Tanya gonna have him in court.
Nah, not even. She gonna have him. She gonna give him the support that he need. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
And then 40 Project show. Damn.
Amy and them got him in court.
That's a fact. Yeah, Kimmy definitely got him in
got him in court.
Go ahead, Jay. Let's go. Add on, Jay. What you talking about?
What the devil does, right? Is it makes you hate your own. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
This Kanye thing is deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? The hoodies, the Ku Klux Klan,
that is
where they got it from is from ancient peoples. The high priest used to wear that.
What?
The high priest used to wear the cones and walk around with the drapery that the Ku Klux Klan rocks. You know what I'm saying? The swastika, you can look in all those ancient pyramids and stuff like that. They on the walls. It stands for energy.
Yeah, it wasn't meant for
it. Was what?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It's not meant for that.
It's not meant for that.
It's out. Don't you know they take everything from us?
They take everything, bro. And then they throw it back in your face. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And make you hate it.
Yeah, it's like nigga.
They make you hate it.
Nigga was Negro.
Yeah. The Nagas, the ancient Nagas.
Yeah, we get some jewels tonight.
Yeah, that shit meant, like that shit is a uplifting joint. Like that's what we do. That's king shit. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Sean just said JOJ telling the truth. Check you out.
Yeah, go ahead, man. They take that, but the thing about it is they take everything from us. You know what I mean? They borrow everything from us and then give us the leftover shit for us to turn that into something too.
Take the scraps.
Yeah, and then we turn the scraps into full meals. And then they want that back. I was like, what?
Yeah.
She was like, no, that's grits and cheese. They trying to name it some other shit. No, that's our shit. That's grits and cheese. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so yeah, the swastika wasn't meant for that. Yeah.
What?
That's why. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why
he's smart. He's around those people too. You know what I'm saying? Those people know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like somebody is telling him, letting him know, like, yo, this is your people's. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm saying. But he's like, he don't have, like, his mother would be the one to show him how to go about it. So now he's just doing without having somebody protect his ideas, protect his thoughts.
You know
that's why I say he need a Wakatima, because she gonna tell him, she gonna be like, Wakatima. But she also gonna be like, y'all better leave my motherfucking man alone.
Facts.
But you know who he remind me of though? He remind me of Old Dirty Bastard. There's no father to his style. He just out there wilding. Like,
shout out, rest in peace,
Old Dirty. Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
don't care. You just wildin', man, telling the truth.
Shout out to Tisha A a lot. She said he's old enough to know right from wrong. His mother should have been instilled in him. Shout out to all the women out here saying that.
They say that.
They
say that.
Like
I said, it don't matter how old you are when you lose your mother. You know what I mean? You ain't got a care in the world. You know what I mean? Because the person that you feared embarrassing the most is gone. So you like, I don't give a fuck about what somebody gonna tell.
Nah, that's a fact.
What somebody gonna tell you? You like, what? My mother not here to tell me. So that's what I'm saying. The highest power to tell you something is not here.
Yeah.
And the person that protect you is not here. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's to protect you from yourself. So if you ain't, that's why most people be like, damn, like, that's why you could be a person that does everything for their mother, right? And then when your mother go, you be like, damn, it seemed like everything just unloosens. Because you wonder why, because that conversation, that little thing that she could say to bring you back in.
Here go Chandra. Shout out to Chandra, man. She said, but he has a daughter that looks like and up to him. Which I gotta say to that.
Yeah, but then the daughter has a mother that's telling her, your father bugging.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? Your father bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nobody was telling her father he was bugging. Like, yo, you defending OJ. I believe in the nigga. Fuck you talking about? So that's how her daughter is. I believe in my dad. Fuck you talking about?
And she making music too.
And that's
Kimmy
the thing.
Didn't want that.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Would you rather her walk in your shoes?
Yeah, making sex tapes, getting skeeted on.
And Kanye could be in that sunken place too. You know what I'm saying? You get all that medication and done up. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? They say the secret word and like boop.
That nigga probably, you know what I mean?
I need help. You looking like he got a little tear in his eye, like he trying to say something but he can't. He got the tear in his eye.
Yeah, like he like he like this. He looking like. They holding me hostage.
He reaching for help, man. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. He a motherless child, man. It's real. He's looking for that love.
Yo, man. Oh my God, man. Yo, we gonna have to move on for this. We breezed through this first quarter, baby. Word up, man. Shout out to the guys, man. We here doing what we doing on our cast, man. Giving y'all real conversation, man. And real things to think about. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, man, we're going to take it to a DJ JOJ spin cycle. And when we come back, we got those Vegas views, man. Finals 4, women's, men's. You know what I'm saying? Juju Watkins, NBA buzz, and more, man. And also JOJ's man, Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the number to call on is 516-206-0711. The Rcast. Check in with us.
Wow! It's hard to believe he's a child of God. Oh, yeah.
Today's segment. Okay.
I bet I'm away. Child of God, devilish grace. Live righteous, but some things come better with sin. The odds was never the slim. Like it's an older chop, keep frontin' for a photo op and get your weight Photoshop. Close.
Oh, we doing it like that?
Let's get into it.
Bringing it back, baby.
Like Flex, you dropping bombs over here. Goddamn.
Let's go.
Wow! It's hard to believe he's a child of God. Oh, yeah.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
I bet I'm away. Child of God, devilish grace. Live righteous, but some things come better with sin. The odds was never the slim. Like it's an older chop, keep frontin' for a photo op and get your weight Photoshop. Closed casket, we call that a photo crop. Killers that say no to stop. Bullet holes inside a soda pop. Fuck a plane into the son of Satan. When guns is blazing, then you wanna cut the praying like you just wasn't aiming. But we ain't hearing that. You out your element playing with fire, so we airing that. Anywhere you appearing at. Ain't no kids or no parents at. Know who and what you staring at. I'm out of your league. The knowledge I breed can free the culture. Hemp oil with orange juice, we call that a weed mimosa. Turn eagle to vulture. When the D's approach it, keep guns inside the love seat of sofa. So don't wait till the Beretta is lifted to realize the devil existed. Keep the ballista. You can look God in the eye and see the devil. You can look the devil in the eye and see God. You gon' keep striving to get the higher levels. Ain't no turning back when this shit get hard. You can look God in the eye and see the devil. You can look the devil in the eye and see God. You gon' keep striving to get the higher levels. Ain't no turning back when this shit get hard. This fascination with character assassination and massive hating is causing too much aggravation towards the mental. Complicated verses keep the chorus simple. Knock on doors of temples looking for the lost and simple. The Mona Lisa, a clone of Jesus, African descent with Roman features. Got an aura that'll leave a omen speechless. Curriculum that's only known to teachers. Cause when the fan get hit, the plane get switched. Look at all the lonely creatures left on this earth. They method is cursed. My greatness been expected since birth. It still shows. I kill flow, still toes. Hoodie over, still clothes. This is Gotti saying not until nil grows. Calmly ambitious. Try to harm me, I'm vicious. Garnish your witches. Ring the alarm. A shark in the pond with the fishes. Whether nation of Islam or the army of Hitlers, they using lottery riches. The body of niggas. Devil and the God existed before the seven. A SWAT stick. And matter of fact, just kick the ballistics. You can look God in the eye and see the devil. You can look the devil in the eye and see God. We gon' keep striving to get the higher levels. Ain't no turning back when this shit get hard. You can look God in the eye and see the devil. You can look the devil in the eye and see God. We gon' keep striving to get the higher levels. Ain't no turning back when this shit get hard.
Yo, I stay real, I gotta pay bills. I be a pusher man, just call me Curtis Mayfield. I draw like Picasso, red Billy Blanco. I made it, I'm like Mitch Green, did it with an eye closed. Meaning I'm a rhyme fest with up. My career is in fifth gear and I'm near the clutch. I'm riding for my home team, strapped like I'm Bokeem, making sure them youngins keep their eye up off of my chain. Brick City militant, Jay Dilla diligent, blacking out like Eminem. These kids love my riddle and I'm bad. My character, textbook of a winner. I'm shutting the lights off when I talk. It's Jimmy Lennon, it's Redman, bruh. You ain't gonna hear me on the radio. Yo, I'm too explicit for the radio. You don't get airplay with bars out of San Quentin. Word up, that's why I keep a grill on my cameo. Look at them, these little niggas, they ain't learn nothing. That's why I'm mean mugging, creeping like Eileen cousin. Fighting with a pen and pad, I got the art of war. I'm up like them quad wheels out in Baltimore. Redman, fuck the world, make a meme out of James Bond with the phone so I can screenshot him. Lyrically suicide, I'm on my Steve Jobs. Even the amputee hand trying to give me 5. Man, yo, we be moving over here. You see a boss over here, nigga. Yeah, I don't play games. I'm trying to stay alive. So run and tell JJ I'm dynamite. Yo, we be moving over here. You see a boss over here, nigga. Yo, I don't play games. I'm trying to stay alive. So run and tell JJ I'm dynamite. I'm dynamite. Yeah, cause we be moving over here. Lyrical heroin, fuck what they moving over there. Talk shit, these niggas that get put in urgent care. I don't judge them, I just listen to these rappers to be fair. But it's nothing to compare, I give you a whole buzz a year. That shit you rap about, when we met it wasn't there. Where your guns at, nigga? Where your Tupacs, Biggies and Puns at, nigga? Where your funk docs, meths, iron lungs at, nigga? Got my goons watching like, yo, who brung that, nigga? Your career over fast, unsung that nigga. Trade 8 black mask, bung that nigga. Knife wound, chest open, one lung that nigga. It's Donnie, Silver B. Bobby Bashland. I hate how they be acting. If you a sucker, then the suckers you won't be attracted. Yeah, this that 54 show. This that band from TV. This that reservoir flow. This that dope money, Sheik Luch, Edgar Allan Poe. Yo, I got weed and brown liquor for your baby mama. I voted for her 8 years like I did Obama. Call of Duty in the Sprinter on my way to Reno. Peeky out like I'm rich while I drink Pinot. Yo, Doc
cause we moving over here. We be moving over here. We be moving over here. You see a boss over here, nigga. Yeah, I don't play games. I'm trying to stay alive. So run and tell JJ I'm dynamite. Yo, we be moving over here. We be moving over here. You see a boss over here, nigga. Yo, I don't play games. I'm trying to stay alive. So run and tell JJ I'm dynamite.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Soul of a battle scar shogun, plotting new stick-ups with an old gun. Look, hey yo, trust no one. Soul of a battle scar shogun, plotting new stick-ups with an old gun. Inhale the weed, smoke deep in both lungs. My destiny's to hold funds. The dough comes and goes, make sure you hold some. Step into the dark side, it's far from wholesome. I made a large pie out of whole crumb, then multiplied it. Took advantage of everything that they don't acknowledge. Some niggas got all the game, but they won't apply it. Didn't go to college, I chose the road in the coldest silence. Saw the coldest violence, sold plenty dope, cut with a broken promise. Smoking potent scammers, young and wildin'. On the low for mama, po behind us. Next stop is the island. Solid, fire in my eye, pistol in my sock, money on my mouth. Try to front a slot. Love, lust, envy, and the hate. It's the vibes to survive, do or die. And why I'm solid, fire in my eye, pistol on my sock, money on my mouth. Try to front a slot. Love, lust, envy, and the hate. It's the vibes to survive, do or die. And wow, that ass. I've been riding iron horses, dreaming of buying Porsche. Daily iron shit that'll probably make you nauseous. Cautious, cause I didn't been through a lot. Rise and fall, seen a baller start using rock and sell his Gucci watch. From the suburbs to the slum curb, done dirt. A lot can change from one gun burst. Need all of my funds first. Pocket full of filthy cats. See dirt all over my palm. Heard I got a couple offspring, but I don't know they mom. Neck glow from golden charms or bombs or whatever dope. Hip hop is dead. You hear my music through the stethoscope. I run the town. These other niggas is clowns in a spectacle. The bar high beyond their reach, but they grab it. I'm skeptical. My energy is charged. I glitch anything electrical. All those who oppose, I execute. Fire in my eye, pistol in my sock, money on my mouth. Try to front a slot. Love, lust, envy, and the hate. It's the vibes to survive, do or die. And I'm solid. Fire in my eye, pistol on my sock, money on my mouth. Try to front a slot. Love, lust, envy, and the hate. It's the vibes to survive, do or die. And why?
Yeah, who really the king? It's me especially. It's like upstate got a switching crowd. The best to go back and forth since Kissing Styles. Every time we drop, the hottest shit around. Stab that shot too. Yeah. Coming, nigga. So fuck who said what? That type of disrespect, y'all make the news over. In traffic with teenage shooters like AAU coaches. The money stop when the custodies drop. Don't make it too potent. Do what I told y'all on 5 to 50 and make a new hole. I'm good in this game of numbers. It's like we playing Legos as kids. No Cain and Abel, we more like the Chambers brothers now. Lonzo and Melo, we ball like them famous brothers. And when it's dry, we only drop shit to entertain each other. And they been begging for the stab and shot shit, like they been begging for me back when I up and left for rap and got rich. Then double back in an apricot 6, then jumped out that rock and a quarter above my waist wearing Travis Scott kicks. Dick for expensive hoes, trips for submissive hoes. The game been in my clinch, I feel like I know jujitsu hoes. Who you get your dope to? They running off with work to rock them furs. I turned that work that I deserve into my personal Dr.
Don't be
Bird.
an easy purchase. Killed for cheap, a G a person. A crook when your life gets tough, no reimbursing. If he live and he need the nurses, defeat the purpose. So he shot him and shot him again, like he rehearsing. I don't know who sold more birds, me or churches. Price is so young that they can't read in cursive. These searching suburban, she was nervous, but I protected more white than Secret Service, It's like these little niggas have to splurge. You gon' crash and burn. You only rin with a half a bird. Getting rich is your last concern. How you late on the rent when you and your bitch got matching furs? That's my word, y'all have some nerves. Niggas act like family, but family ain't an action word. Was passing birds past the curve. Now it's about taking cash I earned, making it grow tax deferred. Trust.
I'd like to see if you can match my deadly talent. Like this. price. Chef Shop and Trade. Let's go. You bastard.
Oh, shit. My design is like fine wine trip, caught and spell now yo. He jumped out of a bag with a blip, kept coughing with a mask on his flow was windy, kept blowing. Caught me, the scarf was Fendi, copping too much shit for the whiz. The other day she tried to drive the guard right up the bridge. I was hide out. You know the speed since the leaves were striped. I'm just a big hustle nigga with my guns from Dykeman. Running like Starks and them hands is flooded. 35th, slip up on the roof and park. And we wanna shoot everything that ain't ours. Now we want the loot every day and bring flowers. Got me gas like the reef at my glass. I flex. Get your bling on, he out in Pakistan, yo, let's shoot big for the stars we laying down and represent the big mighty bars you laying down. 100.
The massive rebel is ruled. I put my feet on your table, spitting your food. It's a small thing, you were offspring. Young boy, lose your tongue, boy. Watch how you talk to a king. You heard me, I'm built sturdy, still in the field dirty. Amazon in my prime, I bring it real early. Like that, get it right in his act. Tell her why it's tap, I be on money like tax. Allah math, marvelous craft, carve the pad. I charge 2K every bar and a half. Counting cash in the rec room, bumping that deck tune. Respect for select few, the rest is F you. Hip hop deck, keep it fresh in the ziplock. See me in the S6, whipping through gridlock. Big shot, stealing your meal, you on Ramadan. I'm all day with the smoke like Tommy John.
Hold the iron mic steady. One eye on the petty, other eye on the petty. Start the clock, I'm ready. My name hold weight on the block, all heavy. As a part of rock, figured y'all popped already. Got shot already. I'm pissed in the plot, y'all buried. Rolling on the watch, all present. Drive to the top, on ready. And beyond contrary, lot of paper getting dropped, confetti. Suckers try to knock me out the box like Skelly. Once upon a time, this is not like Skrelly. The script on the pot, not Reggie. We cop, but the cops know this 12 players, not R. Kelly. Smell me, don't try and tell me I ain't necessary. I'm legendary, bone crusher, I ain't never scared. See, ordinarily, I'm just extraordinary.
Your iron lung technique is unmatched. It's top notch. It's incredible. It's unbeatable. Right. Beware the iron lock.
There are so many Wu-Tang styles to choose from, right? I like to try your Poppy Wardrobe style. Forgive me, master.
Big rings on the finger, truck all glittery. Ladies love Kappa, cause I'm still shivering. My name on 1,000, you know I keep browsing. Kiss them on the face, unbutton they blouses. Get a nice big kicks, beautiful trousers. All my gators get money, and I hustle a lot. If you violate me, then I'ma spoil your plot. Gravitate, stupid ass crabs we eradicate. No disrespect, it's only dollars we collect. Niggas go hard, so protect your neck. Hood like, that's what I should like, we should like. Pussy all day, wish honey's a good night. Push your ways, and my money's a good fight. I bite your ear off when it's time to get high. You wardrobe king, all kinds of outfits. My whole repertoire is just rhymes and outlets. I don't gotta worry, cause y'all don't know nothing. I be outside and y'all be so frontin'. Try to ride with y'all, but y'all don't know function. Stop trying to rhyme, none of y'all can spit. Fuck all of y'all, you can suck up.
Bleak, I bring it right to your boss, nigga. You, I send to the store, nigga, and tell you keep the change. You know I do my thing. You niggas talking cocaine and never move the thing. You ain't never touched snow in the blizzard, nigga. We done cut more birds up than Thanksgiving, nigga. 20 years later, still in position, nigga. I do say flowing like the Pacific, nigga. I ain't from Cali, but all the watches is blue face. I made a bag this week, and it's only Tuesday. Blizzle back, in fact, you talking to a boss. We've been putting up plaques. My whole team floss. 4718 came with a paper plate, tuxedo black. Looking like I already ate the money change. Me, I'm off the project bench. I catch a nigga slipping at his side chick crib. The livest one, out bed starving, son. I'll light your world up if I fire this gun. I retired that, you should be admiring, son. I got the game, though, you should be inquiring, son. I put you on this shit, niggas used to tell me I can't do. In the mansion now, telling myself that they ain't true. Blizzle nigga from Brooklyn, but look where I took it. They said I'd be dead or in and out Central Booking. They got it right, I'm in and out the country from the Brookings. I can tell you Bratislava know all about us in Brooklyn. I've been to every place, niggas told me I can't go. Copy thief, yo, even rocking my chain, no. That's where the mother never heard that they played Bleak. Spotify title, only way you can play Bleak. Maybe on Apple, never the Big Apple, cause I'll get at you. My niggas will clap you.
Yeah, they see this rolling and they know we pitching. Like they can tell I got it out of glass pop.
in a smoky kitchen. Let me teach you what your OG didn't. Don't be timid. You like the cashier at Chick-fil-A. You owe me chicken. So much work, I give a brick away and don't be tripping.
Gotta step it up,
I give a brick away and don't need filling. Fuck talking, you gotta show me digits. I'm the plug, they'll probably tap you if they know we kick it. Got my family out the trenches, nigga. I had to stack and put traps with his family dollars at renter centers. Got a cannon on me like Phillip Rivers. When I fan it, enough blood spilled from niggas to fill a river. When your favorite rapper had me going to sleep, butchers crashing through them beats like a category 3. That's why Def Jam pays. I'm like, oh, James Harden. I'm like 24 Kobe with the left hand layup.
Told the little homie, stay patient. When the price spike, I called back home and got it shaking. Box trucks to hit the pavement. You thinking for Amazon? Nah, I got them to move plates. And we D-boys hit beat more for the Ravens. My old head to drive 5 states. He a great friend. Getting to the money and anomaly at it. My only issue's making sure it's properly packaged. I put the plan together like the Abbott. How we roll on them, drop bows on them, Randy Savage. If I don't know you, then you need a referral. Every crevice in every city I done traveled the world. Nigga, you seen it through the window like you missed Pearl. You ain't never leave the block, you had to sit still. I own all the masters, got a rich deal. When Shites through the alley-oop, I caught a windmill. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to JLJ for that one. Shout out to Bleak. Bleak said, I got to step my game up. Shout out to Tips. We see you. Word up. I don't know. Yo, did Tips send you that one, Jay?
I think so. That's why he's saying, let's go. I think he did.
Look at Tips out here. Executive producing on the low. All in the videos. It's time to pay some bills.
Do you or someone you know have a podcast that you want to give global exposure to? Then Bars and Hoops Radio wants to hear from you. Send an email to barsandhoopsradio@gmail.com with possible podcast in the subject line. Bars and Hoops Radio, the home of the podcast.
Back to live action. Word up, man. Yo, shout out to that record. That record had me squinting my face over here like, yeah. I said, yo, that's Bleak. And he was like, yeah, that's Bleak. He said, you know what I'm saying? You could have been doing that years ago. Then when we heard who followed him, he said, oh, that's why he was rapping like that.
Yeah.
The pressure.
You don't
want to be the weakest link on the record,
For real.
Listen, you gotta
Especially
know.
yours.
You gotta know who you on the record with. You know what I mean? That's how I knew who I was. When I was getting Nature and AZ and them niggas best shots, I was like, oh, these niggas respect who I am.
That's a fact.
You got to. You know what
That's
I mean?
a fact. That's an old fact, man. Well, it's time to get to that part of the show, man, when we talk about some views, man. My guy, Ali Vegas, man. Vegas Views. Check him out on YouTube, man. But, you know, we got him exclusively here on the Rcast every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? So, Vegas, man, where we going to go today, man? We're going to talk men's Final Four, women's Final Four. Which one you want to do first, man?
Before
What we doing? Let's go. Talk about it.
Before I go, you know what I'm saying? Before we go, we could talk about the men's Final Four.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Before, in light of that, I gotta, you know what I mean, show love to one of the greatest college players I've seen.
Let's
one
go.
Season.
Talk
You know
about
what I mean? That's why I got the Knicks dweeb on today.
Let's
You know
go.
what I mean?
Let's go.
Congratulations to Melo. You know,
Shout out to Melo.
Oh, yeah, shout out to
Hall
Melo.
of Fame,
Yeah.
man.
making that Hall of Fame. You know what I mean?
Huh?
That's why I got the Knicks dweeb on today.
You heard?
It's the Melo dweeb right
Melo.
Yes, sir.
now. Got the Melo dweeb. So, you know,
Yes, sir.
like I watched that when he did that Syracuse season. It was crazy.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
That man, that was one of the greatest.
Yeah, so you know, shout out to him. You know what I mean? Congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, the men's Final Four is gonna be, man. Who you know what I mean? We got Auburn.
I mean,
You know, well, I got Florida winning.
you got Florida.
I got Florida playing Duke in the final. That's what I got.
I got Houston shocking people, man, because they've been knocking at the door for the past couple years, and it shows that they're consistent. And shout out to Tubby Smith, because he's over there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of them. No,
man.
man, a lot of motherfuckers is in different spots.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, but man, it's gonna be woo. Auburn.
All number ones.
Yeah.
And it never pans out that way.
Oh,
but
it's
lately,
all number ones now?
it's all number
Today?
one
I mean,
seeds.
okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Houston played Duke, and Florida played Auburn.
Auburn, yep. All number ones.
Man, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I could see it being Auburn and Houston too. I could see it. I'm just me. I got Duke versus Florida. That's my bracket. I don't know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's what I got. So Auburn and Houston, but I could see them. You know what I mean? I could see them two. I could see them two playing each other.
So you think so, and it's funny we mentioned Melo to start this segment off. It sounds like they building Cooper Flag up to fit that bill right there. You know what I'm saying?
You see the Cooper Flag
For
comp
real.
though.
Huh?
You see who they comping him to?
Who?
Cooper Flag?
Who they comping him to?
LO.
Lamar?
Yeah, that's all.
Wow.
You check ESPN. That's what.
Wow.
That's what.
Lamar Odom.
That's what the analyst is comping him.
That's big.
He's doing it though.
Huh?
He's doing it. He's out there shining.
I ain't gonna lie. I never really, and I ain't gonna lie. This the pro black in me that be like, I never really got into the hype, but they say he's really good. I seen a couple of highlights from high school, and then I seen when he playing with Team USA, he was doing his numbers, but I didn't follow him at all this college season. And then I know that he got hurt. That's why I didn't have Duke. In my Final Four, because I was like, oh, he hurt, then that's it for their season. But they held it down so he came back, and now he's like a juggernaut out there. But you know what I mean? Salute to him, man. But go ahead, Veg. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying that's how I, you know what I mean? Like, that's who they, you know what I mean? That's who they comparing them to.
Hello. That's crazy.
That's his call.
Lamar did it all, though. Lamar handled the rock. Remember, Lamar had that growth spurt, and you know that. Lamar wasn't always 6'9".
But that's what he.
You know what I'm saying?
Cooper,
Lamar played with me. He was like 6'5", 6'6".
But that's what Cooper was doing, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what he do. Like he break the defense down. You know what I mean? He'll bring you out. You know what I mean? Little quick move to the basket. If not, sharp pass. You know what I mean? So he moved like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's because he plays straight up, but with a downhill game though. Like that's how L used to do the same thing. See over everybody and be like, will and deal. Like, yeah, here you go. Hold that down. Step back. Got you. You know what I mean? So you know that's why.
Interesting.
But man.
Same thing Florida do.
Florida and Duke. Because I think Florida, they just have that. They got so much depth. That's why they second half team. Like you could be beating them, and then they just come out of nowhere with two. They was down fucking like 8.
Facts.
With like 4 minutes left.
Facts.
Niggas thought they was going home. Then you looked up, scoop, blah, got you. Because they could hit them threes.
Facts.
So you know, I think it might be Florida and Duke. But I won't be totally shocked. You know what I mean?
If Houston
and Auburn go.
Yeah. And shout out to Tips, man. Tips said Houston and Auburn in the championship game. Gonna be interesting, man. And I know Charles Barkley rooting for Auburn.
Of course.
Auburn alum.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, fuck that. You know what I mean? What's his name is because what's his name over there coaching him?
Who that?
Damn. My man that was coaching Tennessee.
I forgot his name, but I know you're talking about, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember his last name, but I know you're talking about. He got the curly.
Yeah. He's in Tennessee. Yeah, he over there.
Curly flat top. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Some good coaches. You know what I'm saying?
And now, what about the women's game?
Man.
And shout out to Juju.
Connecticut gonna be.
Connecticut versus UConn.
They playing tonight.
So it's all number ones.
That's tonight.
Except for UConn is a number 2.
Yeah, they play tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, I think they on tonight.
Shit.
I think.
I might have to turn to
Let's see. I think they on tonight at like 9 o'clock.
What's going on? It's a good thing.
South Carolina. South Carolina just beat Texas.
Yeah, South Carolina.
So they there.
You know what I'm saying?
So they in
shout out to Dawn Staley. Shout out to Tips.
So they in the chip
first. Yep.
So it might be South Carolina versus UConn.
UCLA
got that big girl. She be handling people. Damn, yeah. So I mean, that's gonna be tough. UCLA, that's gonna be tough.
Let's take a look, man. This is what we do right now,
Damn,
man.
that's gonna be tough.
This is what we do right here, man. UCLA
Yeah,
versus South Carolina.
Well, they in there. South Carolina in there.
Yeah, shout out to Dawn Staley dominating the game.
Yeah.
Word up.
So that would be. I would love to see him versus. I would love to see him versus Gino.
Two of the greats. Gino dominated the game for a very long time.
Yeah. And lately he was getting his ass bust too.
Mm-hmm. And number 2 seed.
That's what I'm saying.
The only number 2 seed.
So
everybody else number 1.
So they about to go play. Yeah. Go play them.
UCLA. You know what I mean? Look, that's the coach of UCLA. Okay.
Go play them and get
your ass whooped.
I mean, listen. If you want to be the best, you're gonna have to go through the best.
Beat the best. That's a fact, man. So let's switch gears since we talking about the women game, man. Shout out to Juju Watkins, man, for taking home the Women's Player of the Year award, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to her, man. It's unfortunate what happened to her. And this can be something that alters her career. But she's young. She's 19. They body heal different. You know what I mean? She'll come back younger and, stronger and faster because, her body is still developing. But when she went down, man, that took a lot of air out of her tire. And she's still on course to break Caitlin Clark's record, I believe. You know what I mean? So what's your thoughts on Juju, man, and that injury and how she bounces back?
She's at, damn, my Dodgers lost, damn.
Dodgers lost?
Finally.
Yeah, I forgot Vegas.
Finally,
Vegas
man.
Be rocking with the West Coast a lot.
Damn, finally, I'm
Vegas set tripping. Yeah, Laker fan, Dodger fan.
Nah,
fuck.
See, first of all, hold on.
Come on.
Let me explain.
Come on, babe.
Let me explain my fandom. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me explain my fandom. I was grandfathered into everything, and I took a lot of strays from people. Remember, I was grandfathered into the Dodgers. You know what I mean? That was my grandfather. He only fucked with the Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants because they was the New York Giants. Remember?
Facts. They was
Brooklyn Dodgers. Yes. And my grandfather
migrated with.
My grandfather lived on Brooklyn babies, to Gates Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So he was a Brooklyn Dodger. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, listen, he said that's why the Mets colors. That's why most Dodgers fans they go to the Mets. Because,
they say Citi Field is like the old Ebbets Field.
Yeah, because the Mets colors is Dodger colors and Giants colors. That's why they orange and blue. That's Dodgers and that's why the Mets. That's why the Mets colors are that color.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, the Mets colors is that's why they Dodger blue.
And that shit is Queens colors because that's all we rock.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's New York.
Fact. Queens. No, we ain't doing that. Big Queens. Nigga. Yeah.
Big Queens.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. That's why they did. You know what I mean? So I was grandfathered into that. You know what I mean? And then the Chiefs was because it was Southern. You know what I mean? That's Missouri.
Yeah, he got the Chiefs.
So, but you there? I was
Chiefs.
So I was
Kansas City barbecue.
That's that Southern shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm, you know what I mean? Like that's how I was, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ingratiated into it, you know what I mean? And so I could have easily been. My grandmother was Yankee, so I could have easily went with the Yankees and been a Yankee fan. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? But no, I was my grandfather team. That was my grandfather team, and hockey was the Rangers.
Shout out to the Rangers.
And the only reason LA was because you know what I mean? Because Kobe and LO.
That's a fact.
That's why I was the Lakers. It ain't had nothing to do with like LeBron and them. It was just it was Kobe and LO. That was the reason why the Lakers.
That's a fact.
So yeah. So but back to Juju, I think it was an unfortunate joint, but I think she's young enough to where she could heal fast and stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like this might be a you know like a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Because she might because you know she not on the clock.
And shout out to her name, Juju, because a lot of fans were saying that Jaden Daniels' moms put that Juju on her when they were sitting close to each other at the game. Then she just mysteriously came and sat between them.
It was the opposite of it was the opposite of loving basketball.
Can I add my little thing to
Juju? Juju, yeah. Juju, yeah. Juju, yeah.
Yeah, the moms just appeared out of nowhere like this. You ain't sitting here fucking this career. That was weird.
Yeah, that was corny.
Talk about it, babe.
Now that was corny.
It was.
I get it, but
trying to.
That's why I respect it. Telling him, yo, stay focused.
She might be bigger than him.
Yeah,
matter of fact, she is going to be bigger than him.
That's why. That's why niggas. Oh, he tied Green Gretzky. Okay, Ovechkin.
And they tie that Gretzky right now because he rocking MAGA hats out here. But we gonna get to that later.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's go. So what I'm saying is, yeah. So like, and that's why people was hitting her like, come on, man, let him get somebody that got a bank too.
Fact.
You gonna let him get that money, and he gonna marry a OnlyFans model.
Groupie,
he gonna marry
groupie love.
He gonna marry a OnlyFans model.
And get took it to the cleaners.
Exactly. At least shit. You know what I mean? You want him to have somebody that
it's on the same level. She gonna be bigger than him. Juju gonna be the face of the WNBA.
She getting more money than him right
already.
Like
for endorsements, NIL.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like come on. Yeah. And you know what I mean? But he know what's up. You see, that's what I'm saying. So what I mean, see, this ties into the Kanye West thing.
Let's go.
Just imagine see how that's being handled now.
Yeah.
So God will forbid, like this, but when that time come and his mother is gone, he ain't gonna know what to do because his mother was the one that was always playing the protector, the go between. So when that's gone, he gonna be out here wow.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Taking everything down.
That's you see what I'm saying?
No helmet.
Yeah, like,
he ain't playing on the field.
You gonna get the devil on the shoulder. Like, your mama ain't here, boy.
Take that.
Mickey loves you.
Come on, Rock.
But that's what I'm saying. You see, that's when it goes into the Kanye West thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when your mother, because when you got your mother doing, you know what I mean, making those moves and those decisions for you.
Yeah.
When she's gone, now, you know what I mean? He gonna wish. She gonna be smiling down from. She gonna be looking from heaven like, Juju, go sit next to my baby.
Boy, facts.
Nah, I'm gonna have that OnlyFans model with
like,
the turkey baster.
Do you love me?
With the turkey baster.
Word, right? and injecting that with that turkey baster. I got you.
Got you.
Word.
Like, you know, like, where we going to? Disney World. Yeah, but that was crazy though. Yeah, so I'm just happy that, you know what I mean, like she's young enough to recover.
Yeah.
She's gonna bounce back stronger because her bones is gonna heal stronger.
Absolutely.
And she's gonna get a chance to, you know, eat right, bulk up, and get ready for that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
The WNBA season. So she'll probably come in and kill even crazier. Fact. You know what I mean? Because she's gonna sit out and get to watch.
Whole fact. Yeah. That's a whole fact. So now it's a lot of drama buzzing around the NBA, man. Ja Morant gets slapped with a $75,000 fine for basically a hand gesture.
He did it again, right? I heard.
He did it again. They slapped him for 75 bands. Vague, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Nigga, know the room. Nigga, know the room. Nigga, know who you are. Nigga. Is this nigga crazy, nigga?
He is crazy.
He's crazy. Crazy. Pop's crazy.
He is crazy.
Who crazy,
nigga,
Jay?
He drinking it straight too out the bottle. He's like,
his pops or him?
Both of them.
Oh my God.
This nigga know the room, Ja.
Know the fucking.
That's like when fucking. That's like when OJ did the knife thing, nigga. You can't. There's certain shit you can't do, my nigga. You understand me? There's certain shit you can't do.
Yeah. Like
just know the room and know, like, you know what I mean? And then you just like, oh, you go, like, bro, they will put you out of that league.
And it's cruising that way with Cooper Flag coming a new face in the NBA. They like, all right, boy, go ahead, boy.
Yeah, Cooper Flag gonna be in Memphis.
Facts.
Out with the old and with the new.
With the new, you heard?
You nigga, you gonna be in you gonna be in DC, nigga.
Facts.
They gonna put you
with the rest of them niggas.
They gonna put you gonna be with fucking Jordan Poole and them niggas.
You gonna be sorry, nigga. You gonna be in Pelican Bay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
playing basketball.
Like they gonna put. That's what I'm saying. Like they gonna
Venice Beach.
See, they sent AI to Denver, nigga.
Facts. That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. They will put you somewhere.
I think Derek Harper said, "Oh, you go play in Utah,
nigga." They gonna see.
Derek Harper was like, "Never."
They gonna put that nigga John Moran in Utah, nigga.
When Lake Minnetonka,
Salt Lake City, nigga.
Salt Lake City.
You gonna be with Karl Malone, nigga.
Facts.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, come on, man. Like, I get it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. We have a problem with authority.
Facts.
I get it, man. But, like, bro, like, yo, bro, you have. That's what I'm saying. Like, the reason why there's people older than you, is to show you. There's a template. I told you they got the big girl. I told you that. That's what I was talking about. Damn. UCLA. I told you. You thought it. Look, see. Excuse me.
Damn.
That's what I was trying to tell you. She Angel Reese on steroids. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, but like I was saying, that's the reason why you have older people to learn from.
Facts.
So you have, you know what I mean? You could look at AI. You see the AI route. You see the Carmelo Anthony route. You understand?
Get them nowhere.
Then you see the LeBrons. You know what I mean? You see the niggas that, like, so you gotta ask yourself, like, yo, bro, like, it's okay. Nigga, like, they slapped you on the wrist a few times.
Facts.
So now you gonna keep spitting in their face?
He don't care. He got that YN energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's YN, Jay? What that stand for?
Them young niggas.
Yeah.
Got that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Silver gonna tell him this ain't no nigga shit. He gonna be like, this ain't no nigga shit.
Niggas rich.
Yeah, you gonna be nigga rich. And the thing about it, what nigga don't understand is that nigga money run out, nigga.
It's a fact.
Nigga, you don't think like a millionaire has dollars to millionaires.
Whole fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So like the same shit you buy with dollars, with thousands and hundreds, a millionaire buy the same thing just with millions. You know what I mean? So he could go broke the same way. So the same thing you spending $50 on, a millionaire spending 50 million on.
Fact.
So the same thing. So it's the same balance. So you can still go broke. Nigga.
It's a whole fact.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's like, don't even play with the money like that, Ja. Don't even play with the money like that.
Yeah, because he on the path to lose.
Yeah, everything. And they want
30 for 30 special away.
Yeah, and they want you. They want you like you gotta cool out because can't you see the writing on the wall?
Yeah,
nigga, they trying to push niggas in the face of the league. Like, so once they do that, once one of the other niggas accept it, they gonna be like, oh, y'all niggas is out of here.
That's a fact.
So I think he just, you know what I mean, like, cool out, my nigga.
Yeah, he definitely
like chill out. Man. Like your whole, all them young niggas is in jail now, nigga.
Facts.
He ain't gonna never get it. He one of those. He ain't gonna never get it, man.
Can't get right.
Yeah, he can't get right, man. He just can't get right.
Okay, niggas, I'm telling you,
he one of those.
Yeah, yeah,
something special.
Something special.
Yeah, 20 years later, got a mugshot. Like,
facts.
All the money gone. Nigga, don't play, nigga. Like,
facts,
come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Niggas need to grab them young niggas. You know what I mean? And talk to them. Like, yo, listen, man. Like, you in position, nigga.
But he got a father though. That's
the crazy that's what I'm
part.
saying. But it's father, but he got
be a father to your child.
He got a brother.
Yeah.
A brother, right?
He got a brother.
That's how his father treated him, like his brother.
Like your brother, nigga. No.
Getting drunk and out for his money.
Come on, man. You supposed to, you know what I mean? You supposed to let him know, like, nigga, we ain't get here for this, nigga. And that's the sad part. The sad part is you got a father. LeBron had a mother. You know what I mean? No, that's what I'm saying. That's why women are stronger than men.
That's the whole fact.
We could try to argue it, but look at the math. You know what I mean? Look at the Kevin Durant mother. Ain't doing none. The top niggas ain't doing none of that dumb shit.
That's a fact.
Top niggas ain't doing none of that dumb shit. Man.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Even Anthony Edwards is trying, and he just had a grandma.
He got a whole crash course. He got to go through.
That's what I'm saying. But he doesn't. But he ain't doing none of the dumb shit. He doing man shit.
Yeah.
But he ain't doing no young niggas. He doing man shit. Shit that men do.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
And he got every excuse that if he want to. You know what I mean? Grandma raised him. Like he got every excuse to go out. You know what I mean?
That's a whole fact.
But he like, nah, I'm over here. I'm gonna make this shit work. I could be. He's still his self. He's still his authentic self. You know what I mean? He don't button up, suit tie, button up. He say the shit that he want to say.
That's a fact.
But he handle his business and he don't do none of the dumb shit.
That's a fact.
So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, don't do, because nigga, you will be nigga. Luka got traded, nigga.
Facts for the Mavericks to the Lakers.
You feel what I'm saying? Luka got traded.
Facts.
So nigga, it can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? And don't think it can't happen. Because remember, at one point we thought Deshaun Watson was gonna be the top dog.
And that was my guy.
You see what I'm saying?
In a couple of jerseys.
No, you see what I'm saying? So don't think that just because you're here, you can't be there. So my advice to him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is listen, man, smarten up, young nigga.
That's a fact.
Since you want to be a young nigga, smarten up, young nigga. Because you're
fact.
getting old money, nigga. So smarten up,
fact.
young nigga.
That's a whole fact.
Don't lose that shit. Because people betting on you to lose it, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Last but not least, man. Trump hints at a potential third term and wants to go head to head with the former president Barack Obama.
Landslide.
Yeah, on a debate.
They're gonna battle in the debate.
About that now, Jay.
I forgot what they said. I don't know if it was Bush. I think Bush was like one of the first kings of the United States. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Trump is doing right now. You know, he's flexing his kingship. You know what I mean? He's gonna take the next term. You know what I mean?
First of all, this nigga JLJ is look. I just turned around and nigga JLJ looked like a NASCAR driver. My nigga JLJ got the NASCAR look right now.
Yo, that's what I was saying. Right? I went to the store. This girl was like, "Oh, I like your shirt." I was like,
"She got the NASCAR."
I got the NASCAR. Right? All I need is that red hat right now. You know what I'm saying?
MAGA. Nah, but he bugging. He don't really want that smoke. You see they. You know what I mean? You see they. See. But that's what I'm saying. You see,
if he ain't get in now, they would have had a revolution.
Elon Musk,
man.
like, yo, son, you gotta. You see, he's like, yo, Elon, you gotta go, man. You fucking shit up for me right now. The nigga Vance ain't fucking with me. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Niggas is trying to evoke.
They burning all his cars anyway.
Yeah, nigga told a nigga Elon Musk, like, yo, you gotta go, my nigga. You fucking shit up for me right now.
He is.
And he sent that nigga, like, yo, you gotta go.
All these tariffs, man.
You told me it was gonna work, nigga. Nigga, shit is like the stock market going downhill.
That's a fact.
Niggas is losing retirement money.
Insane, bro.
In 2 days, niggas lost trillions of dollars, nigga.
Insane, man.
China's like, all right, we putting tariffs on all you too, nigga. Fuck it, let's see where it go. We already in it.
They stole Social Security, you know what I'm saying?
They
stole all that money.
Talk about who stole it.
Not Trump. Not Trump.
Listen,
all them niggas before
Nate,
that.
What up?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like what I'm saying. Shout out to Real Nature. What up? Like, what I'm saying is this, man. These niggas is fucking shit up. Yo, niggas is
still took off his glasses.
Yo, niggas fucking shit up. Niggas looking at their retirement money. And that shit is gone. That shit is dwindling. Niggas is like, hold on, man. I ain't got no retirement money. Niggas gonna be looking for work in Queens, nigga. What that nigga told them and paid them for, you gonna be looking for work in Queens.
He's gonna be doing security at JFK, man. Working graveyard
Hey,
shift.
nothing wrong with that. I heard they pay good too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Get that
Everything
money.
paid-
Get that money.
nigga.
Everything paid
Everything
good when you
paid
ain't got
good.
nothing.
Listen, nigga. Niggas is making $50 at Trader Joe's, nigga. Keep laughing. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Keep laughing. Niggas is out here making, you know what I'm saying?
No question.
These niggas is making money. You know what I mean? Like these jobs is, you know what I mean? Jobs is paying. They ain't paying like how they used to pay when we was growing up. They paying better
Absolutely.
now. You know what I mean? Niggas are starting at the 30s. You know what I mean? So it's like, but they ain't gonna have nothing when you get old. These niggas is playing with people. They playing with people banking money. You know what I'm saying? And the move before the move is crazy.
That's a
But
fact.
see, the people that's working now is paying for the people that retired already. That's the conspiracy. That's why the conspiracy right now, COVID, they took out all the old people because they didn't want to pay them. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah,
You think they didn't
took out all
You
the
sure?
they took out all the old people.
But you know what's so crazy?
So don't have to pay them.
You sure it was the old people?
Yeah. the old
Nah, I
people.
think what I was thinking with COVID was because you kind of you realize you kind of stop hearing about the homeless people. Remember we had a homeless problem. You don't hear about that no more. See what I'm saying? Like you don't hear about that no more. You know what I mean? We had a homeless problem, but you don't hear about that no more.
Yeah.
So that's what I always thought with COVID was they was getting rid of the homeless people.
That's a fact.
That's where those bodies was going. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't think it was about killing the older people for the Social Security. I think it was that was to take care of the homeless problem. You know what I mean? I think those vans and shit that them shit that was packed up was with, you know what I mean, homeless people. You know, and you know how vague theories go, man. You already know. I already gave you the joint.
We can debate that. You know what I'm saying? We can go back and forth.
You know, I already gave you the joint. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you know what I mean? So, you know, but that's how I look at it, you know what I mean? But so, and they said, well, man, Gretzky had the MAGA hat on.
Oh my God, man. Canada hate him right now.
Because he had the MAGA hat on.
Yep, he raised the tariffs on Canada.
And Ovechkin just tied his record. So he about to break it.
Records made to be broken.
I know, but that stood forever, like Kareem record.
Yeah, that is a fact. Yeah,
That was
LeBron
900 and
shattered
something
that.
gold.
Yeah.
So Ovechkin about to beat Gretzky record. They gonna celebrate that. And now you got the Mac Canada gonna like, yes, your punk ass record is gone.
Yeah, oh my God.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, but at least we ain't locking people in the building, you know what I mean? At least we ain't locking people in the building, taking any money. Things is wild. But yeah, but like I said, you know, like
you talking about that church job? Just going on to it, yeah.
My son was like, now he did the Sonny from Bronx.
Now you can.
Now you can. Yo, nigga really told the ushers to lock the door. See, that's why people don't go to the churches no more. You know, that's what people don't go to the churches no more, man. Like, come on, son, you can't do that. Yo, that's crazy.
Until I get 40 G's.
Just said, until I get 41K, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't going nowhere. Ain't gonna be no Sunday dinner, no nothing.
Ushers got to put up 100.
What type of
Ushers, if everybody on stage, got to put up
what type
100
of building fund? What type of nigga? Do it the old fashioned way, nigga. Have a bake sale, nigga. Fried fish, nigga.
That everybody want to do all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of that bad shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was corn. I was like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So, but like I said though, but that's why we talking about that's why I was saying with like basketball and music. It just had me like when Teardrop and when they was here and everybody was saying like call him big, you know what I mean? Call him overrated. That made me just be like, you know what? I was like, let me just end this conversation right now. You know what I mean? Like, let me end that whole debate right now of big being underrated, overrated. You know, like the way I look at big is this. The reason why I put him where I put him is because
Where you got them at?
I mean, so this how I look at them.
Okay.
I'll explain Big, but since you asked me where I got them, I'll explain where I got them at sports wise. So to me, Big is Jordan.
Okay.
Because his two LPs is like Mike going 6-0. He was undefeated with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the LPs. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
I like that.
So I got Big as my Michael Jordan, right? That's how I got Big. Big is Michael Jordan. Mace to me is Kobe Bryant. The only one that was able to duplicate what Big did. He was the only one that could make Biggie records. The same type of records that Biggie made. And what I mean by that, so look, when Big got one of the illest rapper verses, you know what I mean? When it comes to It Was All a Dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy Dip, and like that's for like a rapper that make it. That's like a Bible verse to them. You know what I mean? And people tried to do that, but only Mace did it when he was like, "It's be the same cats that want to listen to my demo. Now I want their ass in my limo." So it's like he was able to recreate that rapper feel, gave the rapper another feel. So that's why I said he's like Kobe Bryant. Because Hov tried to make Biggie records, but he couldn't do Biggie records. Yeah. You Deserve to Be My Sunshine. Like he was trying, but he couldn't do it.
So that's like LeBron.
Hov is like LeBron to me. Yeah.
I got it. I got that one.
Like no, Hov is to me, I compare Hov to LeBron, where nobody's gonna like a lot of people, you'll have people arguing to me like he's better than Big only because he has the longevity to build the resume.
Damn, that's a good analogy.
You know what I'm saying?
You cooking right now.
Yeah, so to me,
let me give you some money right now.
Yeah. So that's why I say that's why I call like LL to me is Kareem. So that's because that's Jay-Z's really comp. You know what I mean? It's more like LL, the longevity. You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at it. So LL is what? That's how I look at it. You gotta fix your face, Steve. LL. Yeah, LL to me is like Kareem, and like him and Rakim and them was with the Kareem and the Bill Russells. You know what I mean? So like Pac is like Magic. You know what I mean? Like Pac is like Magic. A great, you know what I mean? Great. Depends on what coast you're on. You're gonna say if you know what I mean? Whatever, better than Mike, whatever. Like to me, that's how Pac is. Pac is like Magic to me. You know what I mean? Esco is. I look at Esco as Isaiah. He busts Magic and Jordan in the man.
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you cooking.
But a lot of people might not give him that respect, like how they give Isaiah. They might not give him that respect. But he bust their ass. He beat Bird. He beat, you know what I mean? Yeah. He beat them. So that's how I look at Esco like that. So that's my landscape of how I compare them. And the reason why I say Big was at the top, you know what I mean? Was because when you go through the resume, right? You say his own records, right? He got his own records, standalone records. You know what I mean? Dominated. You know what I mean? Then you say, okay, so how did he fare when he was on the records with his competition? You know what I mean? With his peers.
He always killed.
He crushed his peers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got about 838s, 99, 10. Pac was on that. Yeah. Kane and him was on. He crushed his peers. When he was on Brooklyn's Finest, crushed his peers. Yeah. So then you say, okay, how do you do with the young boys? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Bring Be Thorough. We see you.
So how you do with the young boys? Okay, when he was on there with the Locks and everybody, he did what he had to do. The new breed, he was on there with Mace, do what he had to do. So how you do R&B? Crush R&B. Yeah. Then you say, okay, how did he elevate people that was less than him? I say, okay, would you be listening to You Can't Stop the Rain if Big wasn't on?
Hell no.
Would you be listening to the Trey Lee joint if Big wasn't on it?
Hell no.
See, you can't say that though. What? I mean, but he's right though. He's right.
That Shaq.
But the song was Tracy Lee and Big.
Yeah, but you went. Yeah. I mean,
what song was that?
Them rings and things you sing about, bring them out.
Oh, okay.
You listen to that because Big on
Tracy
it.
Lee.
Yeah, we're not saying that we ain't taking nothing away from party time. We're not taking nothing away from that. But you wouldn't listen to it if Big. That's what I'm saying. So
the beat was hard though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So he elevated people that wasn't on his level. Elevated.
Tracy Lee and Big probably would never did a song together.
And then you figure, okay, so how he do when new stuff was ushering in? then you got the Bone Thugs and Harmony joint.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Killed that. You
So
murdered
that's why, you know what I mean? That's his resume. Everybody don't got that resume. That's why I put him where I put him. That's why I say he's not overrated. You know what I mean?
Fuck that, I preach it. My mind reaches the prestigious.
See what I'm saying?
To speak this, Willie shit, flooded pieces. My hand releases.
So that's how I.
smack your
You know what I mean?
cabbage.
How you feel about my argument?
You got it right now. You
he
cooking.
spazzed
You cooking.
on that. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. The way he even came in.
So JJ, how you feel about my argument?
Nah, you got it right now. You winning. You winning.
Nah,
Right now.
Vague put some real thought into this.
Yeah,
Like
you
how,
definitely.
bro, like
He
that-
put some real
Yeah.
thought into this one.
only bars and hoops where we make bars and hoops. You know what I
Damn.
He put some real thought
really
into this
cooking.
one.
mean? Yeah, we put the players with the players. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
We put the bars with the hoopers. You kill me?
Nah, he put his foot
Remember,
in this one.
That's
Great
it.
analogy.
That's that gumbo.
Remember
Uh-huh.
where you heard it. Remember where you heard it.
First.
Remember where you heard
I
it.
gotta check what you got in your water over there, man.
Yeah, that's
Cooking.
And he ripped the label off. Gentlemen of the scholar. Everybody else be having labels on.
Nah, they don't get that. This is bars and hoops water.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
where's the mother?
You know?
Yeah.
It goes high. Overrated.
Yeah.
Keep your hands high. Pac is a legend. Of course.
That's
Zaz
why
a
I call him-
hater.
That's why I call him Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because people gonna be like, "Oh, Pac," you know what I mean? I get it. He's Magic Johnson, but Big is, you know what I mean? Undefeated. His albums is undefeated.
I can't front. Well, we did this already. Put them against some of the classics, and sonically, it just crushed
It was just
everything.
crushing everything.
Yeah, it crushed everything. It crushed everything.
That's the thing. It wasn't. We played it out. It ain't like we saying this without. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
played it out with.
Yeah.
We played it out with reputable people. You know what I mean? It wasn't just me and you. We had real judges. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Like real niggas like DeMarco the Great sat in on it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And shout out to my brother Reem B. Thorough. He said, I agree with Nas don't get the respect like Isaiah, but Big nor Mace nor Jay got the respect like Nas do, especially when we talk about Illmatic. Reem, you might have to call in for that one,
He
Chan.
kind of right because
Talk about
mainstream
it, Jay.
mainstream don't give it to him, but the streets give it to
Isaiah.
him.
That's
Yeah.
why I said. That's
Yeah.
why I compared them to Isaiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell a story
From the south
You
side of
can't-
Chicago.
Yeah, you can't tell a story of basketball without Isaiah and the Bad Boy Pistons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so that's not taking nothing away from Nas. But remember, Ready to Die. That's what I'm saying. Ready. It's just so happened that a motherfucker that was just a luminant figure was in the same town as him, and that's all it was. Big was like Ready to Die. Remember, nobody was ready for Illmatic.
So hold on.
Ready to Die brought the East. Like let's
So-
keep it a buck.
So hold on. Where and what is your comparison for LL?
I said that
He
he's
said it already.
Kareem.
He's Kareem.
L was Kareem?
That's
Yeah,
how I look at
the
it.
longevity. He said
I thought
he
it was
said
somebody else.
no.
I said LL was
L was
Kareem.
Kareem?
Yeah,
because you think
the
of
same-
Jay-Z. Yeah, explain it again.
Yeah, I thought he said Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is LeBron. Where nobody, you know, people argue because he has the longevity and the resume. He's breaking all the records to be compared to. But if you look at it, the real comp is to Kareem.
Yeah, man, Zaz said Ready to Die is not better than Illmatic.
It's everybody.
We did the test already.
Bro,
we did the test
come on,
already. I
stop
ain't
it,
gonna
Bob.
lie.
Like, we're not talking like lyrically.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
lyrically. Esco is Esco.
Yeah,
We're
it's
not
a
talking
fact.
about that. But
We
when you talking about song for
sonically.
song,
Yeah.
nigga, he was crushing them.
It was different. It was different.
That's all I'm like. It just came in different. Like,
Because you don't skip over nothing on Ready to Die too. You don't skip over nothing.
No,
Facts.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was just trying to tell people. Like, but I'm just thinking about, like, so what I'm just telling them is like Kareem, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, L is the one that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Ask Russell, put him up in them skyscrapers.
That's what I'm
Word.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Word.
L had that shit was he had the sky hook, nigga.
So,
Nigga, that's L.
so this is what I wanted to ask. L, we already know it. Kareem, rock him.
Bill Russell, he got the most rings, nigga. He the one, nigga. He the one, nigga.
Bill Russell.
He the one. He got the most rings, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas can't fuck with Bill Russell. Cause Rod, that's what I'm saying. Rod got because what people don't understand is that like people discount, like people go with Rod lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like people look at Bill Russell, right?
Yeah, we gonna make this a viral moment.
No,
yeah.
So
this
what,
one is rare.
Yeah,
so what I'm saying is like when like how people speak on Bill Russell, right? They just speak on, you know what I mean, like the play. Like, damn, this nigga was dominating. He was busting Will ass.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? But what people forget to realize, like, damn, this nigga got about like 8, 12. They got mad rings. You got what, 8 in a row?
And he coached a couple.
No, what I'm saying
Facts.
is, so a lot of people. So why I say that is like a lot of people talk about Rakim lyrically, but they forget that Ra had hits after hit.
Yeah,
like sonically he could go against niggas. Like, check out my melody. You know what I mean? I ain't no joke.
Yeah,
like he had joints like, you know what I mean? He had
President
joints.
classic.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He had mainstream. You know what I mean? Like he had mainstream records. You know what I'm saying? Like
He was ahead of his time too.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is Illmatic had records, but with Eric B, you know what I'm saying? They made mainstream joints that rock today.
B, yeah, he had those party joints.
You know
Nas didn't really have them party
that's what
joints.
I'm saying.
They would-
that rock today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I call him Bill Russell. Because he was, you know what I mean? He was not just like, he wasn't just, you know what I mean, busting niggas' ass, but he was getting rings too.
Damn.
And Converses, nigga.
Converses, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Shucks!
Man, Ryan them ain't have the technology and shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Flat-footed.
Yeah, Ryan them was doing that shit off of turntables, nigga.
Zai said, so are we going by lyrics? It don't matter. We just talking about impact
And like,
of what they brought to the game.
nigga.
So we forgot about one person,
Who that?
Slick Rick.
No, we ain't forget about Slick. Slick is like Jerry West, nigga.
The logo.
Slick is like
He's a
Jerry
logo.
Not the logo. I'm saying, but he's like, yeah.
He's a logo.
He's like Jerry West. Ra would be, I'm saying, Ra would be the logo, like literally.
All right.
Ra would be the logo of the game, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about in terms of, you know what I mean, like impact in game. Like Slick came storytelling, he was killing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just ain't like he there. He just wasn't winning all the championships. He was getting to the championships. He just wasn't winning all of them. That's why I call Slick like that. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Here goes Zai. We always gotta add a sprinkle of snow into the equation. So where does Eminem fit?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Larry
What's
Bird.
that name? What's that word? Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Boston.
You know what I mean?
El Clacker. He got a spot somewhere.
KRS-One.
Where he at? Who? That's that. There we go.
The teacher.
Where,
You know who KRS?
Dr. Ewing?
No, hell no.
Bomba Clock.
Oscar Robertson.
Oh,
damn.
Oscar
Niggas
Robertson.
cooking, man.
He cooking
I
today.
look
Too
at
hot
him.
right
He
now.
on
You gotta bring
fire
up that.
right
You
now.
gotta bring up that.
He on fire.
You gotta bring that up
When
right
when I need him. Right now, you're kind of hot
right
right
now. You
now.
kind of hot right now.
I look at him as Oscar Robertson. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, shit.
you know what I mean? Like, I look at him as Oscar Robertson, man.
Oh, shit.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how I break.
KRS-One?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's how I break the
Triple
plays.
double machine.
That's how I break. That's how I break the.
Yo, you
plays
see the
down.
clip when he took out that DJ too? KRS-One?
Nah.
Some DJ. Oh, no, not a DJ. The sound man. Oh my gosh. The sound man. I think he was telling the sound man to turn up his mic. And he went up to the sound man and just freestyled and was dissing the sound man right there. Like, yeah, you gotta look for that clip, man. He took him out too, man.
That's Willis Reed to me.
Who that?
Chuck D.
Chuck
Chuck
D.
D,
is Willis
damn.
Reed.
Yeah.
The rebel.
He won he won the chip, nigga. He won the chip.
New Flavor Flav.
That's
Fucking Muggsy Bogues.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
Give that to Vanilla Ice.
Mess with these white girls. We ain't talking about white them pals.
That's Vanilla Ice, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I.
Nah, that's what's up. That was dope, kid. That was dope.
That's how I break.
Word.
That's how I break.
Oh, Tiny said, "How about Buster?" We forgot Biz.
He said, "How about who?
How about Buster?"
Who is Buster Rhymes?
Yeah.
What? In
Just in basketball terminology. Buster's like a Brian Grant. Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect him. I ain't gonna disrespect him.
Nah, we just, like
Kevin Willis.
We was just doing, we was doing.
We doing the greats.
Yeah, we doing impact.
We doing the greats,
Yeah.
Tiny.
The mailman.
I get it, but like,
we get it.
yeah, but
We're X. All right, so we're X land.
So
X.
well, DMX is like them like he's like in a whole nother category.
All right.
Nah, he's like to me, he's like the Shaquille O'Neal. Like when he came out, he dominated. Straight dominated.
Hell yeah.
Niggas couldn't do nothing with X.
That's a fact.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Jay-Z and them couldn't do nothing with X. No,
like 2 gold albums in a year or something like that.
Like Jay-Z couldn't do nothing with X. Like that nigga said, remember he went 5 times platinum.
Oh, 5 times platinum.
Yeah.
Right?
I got one for Kendrick. Chris Paul.
Yeah, but I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, because they story still being written. So I don't really, you know what I mean? There's no comp for them right now.
That's a fact.
They story still being written, you know what I mean? So that's why I just let them, but that's why I was just, you know what I mean?
That was dope. That was dope.
But Biz is like world class, like Clyde Frazier.
Biz
is like Clyde
Frazier. Because
Frazier.
Biz put a lot of niggas on.
That's what I'm saying. Him, and he was, and he still had the, you know what I mean? Look at the jazz pizzazz, the tab.
Word.
That was Biz. You know what I mean? Not everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody loved him. Everybody loved Clyde.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody loved Will Clyde.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Biz. I look at Biz as Will Clyde Frazier.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope, man. Can't front, man. That was dope right there. Word up, man.
Only on the Oddcast.
Only on the Oddcast, man. Your boy blacked out for a second. But hey, man, he kept it going.
That's why
shit. We already there.
Yeah,
we didn't even take the DJ JLJ with anything.
I had to drive the show.
That's shit.
Gave me a break. I'm good.
That's what we do here. You know what I'm saying?
JLJ is hitting the bell mad time. Trying to get this nigga up. Like, yo, get this nigga up. I'm like, yo, this
Mills Lane. I was like, Mills Lane, you gotta get upstairs. Yo, listen, man. Hold on. We got one more. And shout out to Rain B. Thorough. He says so. Who is Iverson in the rap game?
Ooh, Iverson. Damn.
That's a tough one.
No, that's Lil Wayne.
Oh!
Niggas trying to stump me. Niggas trying to stump me. Nigga. Nigga gonna try to stump me, nigga. Because when that nigga came through, he came through with the swag tattoos and all that.
Damn, you killing
on the
it.
face and everything.
Yeah,
we gotta shut it down. We go too high right now. We
got about 40 seconds. It's past my bedtime. I might have to go home. My young boy waiting for me. But nah, we had a great show, man. Shout out to Vague for that one, man. That was dope, man. That was dope.
Definitely.
Can't front on that, man. Word up, man. Every Friday, 8 to 10, the Oddcast. Myself, still the great Ollie Vegas, DJ JOJ. You know what I'm saying, man? We about to put these back on the platform, man. So make sure you check us out, man, on iTunes, SoundCloud, and definitely Google Play Store, and also on what's the iHeart. You know what I'm saying? So until next week, man. Still the great Ollie Vegas, DJ JOJ, signing off.
Peace.
Peace.